And the member representing Kirubebeji Federal Constituency of Kano State in the House of Representatives, that's Honorable Abdulmumin Jibrin, has accepted his expulsion from the New Nigeria People's Party. The state chapter of the party had announced the expulsion of the lawmaker following an interview he granted recently, accusing him of anti-party activities and non-payment of party dues. In a statement on Saturday, Jibrin said even though the party violated his right to fair hearing, he has, however, decided to accept his expulsion from the party. While expressing surprise at the turn of events, he wished the party well and called on his supporters to join him in his new political journey, which he promised to unveil soon after careful consideration. And Hashim Dungurawa, chairman of the New Nigeria People's Party, Kano State, joins me live now from Kano. Very warm welcome, Mr. Chairman, to a news night. So tell us, I mean, the man you've expelled, Jibrin Mumuni, has taken it in good faith and said he wished the party very well. You didn't give him any chance to defend himself. That's why, I mean, on his X handle, he said his fundamental right was breached. How do you react to this?
Good evening, my followers and listeners. And I really appreciate how he accepts the expulsion because we have done it rightly and we have taken a very right direction to do it because we have not altered any constitutional provision. Number one, he accepted that he has never once paid the party dues monthly, which is mandated to each and every elected officer and even an ordinary member. And again, for the anti-party activities he had done in the first, during his interview with Channel Television, I saw it live and he was telling the people of Nigeria they should not support our party, NNPP, despite it's the party that support him and cast vote on him to be where he is today, and he is denying our candidate to be where he is supposed to. So I think going by that, we said enough is enough, and he even say again that he is ready to dome the party. So for us not to see as we don't have any value to add and we have nothing to do, that was why we just decide let us expel him from the party so that at least so many people that are there yearning for this seat can have a better chance to come and be elected under the platform of Concorsia, because this man was not with us during 2019 election and he failed. And when he joined us, he win, meaning we are the strong group and he is very weak as he accepted. Myself, I appreciate him for accepting that he is weak and he is valueless to add any value in our group. And as he promised that he prayed for us, that he prayed for us for a success of a successful success, definitely we will succeed. And we are telling him very unfortunate for him because in politics, definitely he has retired and he has no value to add in any democracy. I'm very sure of that because he has nowhere to go. The APC tested him, he betrayed them. We tested him, he betrayed us. So definitely nobody will going to consider him anymore again in terms of politics.
Well, I mean, since you have reeled out his electoral, lack of electoral credentials there, are you, as a party, NNPP in Kano State, going to push for his recall from the National Assembly after expelling him from your party?
You see, that one is something that will come later, whatever will come later, you people will hear. But most important now, we are going to take him to court for defying the payment of dues, monthly dues to the party. Definitely that will not take it for granted. He must come and pay, and maybe it should be with interest because it has taken him a couple of months without paying the money. So we will put together, we call regulators that will come and give us the statistic amount of money that he should pay to the party. because he has defaulted for almost 20 years. So that will 20 months. So that will not go for nothing. Definitely action must be taken. Yes.
And when you look at your party, is a party with one state governor, that's where your strength, some of your opponents will say, really lies, and yet you don't seem to be weaving members together and consolidating and solidifying your position, even in Kano, and try to spread out to other states. Why is that so? Lack of political ideology, or the political ideology, the Kwankwasia movement is just a narrow, path to, political growth and development?
Actually, we have separation across the 36 states, including Abuja. No state in this country that we don't have an office and a vehicles. And we won many elective posts in many states. Like in Bauchi, we have a member house of state assembly. In Taraba, we have 2. In Jigawa, we have 1 house of rep. In Niger, we have several number of chairmen of local government, not kilos of councillors and what have you. So at least you can see we have separation, and we are doing everything possible to get where we are supposed to. But that will not stand in somebody under your shadow, and he is trying to sabotage you, he is trying to cheat you, is trying to bring insubordination and trying to bring unwanted happening in the party. You cannot hold your arm and be looking at him as if you don't have alternative. That is why we are organized, we are calm, we know what we are doing. That is why we will not take it for granted. Anybody feel like he will do the worst and think that we cannot do anything for him, that person, he got it wrong, and we will deal with anybody thinking that he will undermine and underrate our party. This party is the one that brought you into power. This party is the one that makes you where you are supposed to. So if you are not paying us anything, if you are not giving us anything out of what you are getting, why are you trying to put us on defense? This is why we have done nothing wrong with you. Has he said anything wrong with NNPP? He has never said that. But he said he is praying for Mr. A or Mr. B to be the president, while Mr. A in his party, he is not praying him for that victory. Why? And he is saying he is willing to dump the party. What brought all this thing? It's just because he is very satisfied with what he has, and they think sky is his limit. Not knowing that this election is just around the corner. How many years were he in the National Assembly? And it has passed. Despite Chiwa, he came through the NNPP, he came through the Konkosia movement, and up to now, the last election, 2019, he was not with us, and he lost the election. But when he joined us, he won the election, meaning that we are the nail, he is the wood. So definitely, nail will penetrate that wood that he's saying is now strong as nail. Definitely, we will take over that seat to our member, and definitely people of that place will be happy, because they were complaining, no his presence there in the first 10 months. They have never seen him, and there was no single project he brought there in the name, he took there in the name of constituency project, and there was no motion. He will never see him there speaking in the floor of the National Assembly. So there are people agitating to please, they need change. He is no longer representing them because they don't see him, they don't hear from him.
All right, Ashim, let's ask you this. I mean, at a broader level now, is the NNPP thinking of going into a merger or alliance with any of the parties or the new coalition in town, the ADC? Is your party, nursing such ambition?
You see, what is happening on ground is that our leader has said it during our just concluded NEC meeting in Abuja, which took place on the 27th of last month of August, where he said our doors are open for discussion with any political group, because we're out for politics, not we're out for hatred. We want to our doors are open to discuss with any political group that's willing to discuss with us, because we are not out for victimization, we're not out for hatred, but we're out for politicking. And where we are today, we are very much contented and we are okay with our party. But that will not stop us from discussing with the Labour Party or with the PDP or with the APC or with any party that think we are worth to come and discuss with us. You are very much welcome to that party because we have open door policy. Our leader has open door policy and is willing, is a true Democrat because all his position attended, he has never been appointed only through election. So meaning that he is very strong enough to be in policy and he can take decision in policy because he was one time a deputy speaker, one time a governor, another time a governor, another time a senator representing Kano Central, now another time contesting presidential election, which at least he came the first position. And he contested under the same Bola Tinubu, his own party, NNPP, and Tinubu in APC, but at the end, Tinubu emerged. So he is bold enough to come out and contest for any post because he is a true democratic person. He knows what it is. He knows the values and norms of democracy.
All right. Thanks so very much indeed for coming to shed light on the expulsion of Honorable Abdulmumin Jibrin, your member in the House of Representatives. I've been speaking with Hashim Dungurawa. He's the chairman of NNPP in Kano State.